This is such a surreal moment being here at Lake Ella in Tallahassee, Florida. It's a place I came when I was in college at Florida A&M University after a really terrible night where I had been binge eating for hours. And I was so upset, I was so confused, I was so angry with myself. I'll never forget, I started crying uncontrollably, and I called my mom crying and screaming, asking, why am I doing this to myself? Why am I this way? What's wrong with me? And she tried to calm me down over the phone, but I burst out of my apartment with my friends. They didn't know what was going on because I'd been holed up in my room binge eating. I got in my car and I just drove from my apartment near campus, no seatbelt on, I didn't know where I was, just crying in my pajamas. And I drove to a place where I thought I would find God. And I drove here to Lake Ella. And I just sat in my car and I cried and I cried and I cried. And I asked God, why am I doing this to myself? What's wrong with me? And I asked him to heal me, to fix me, to help me stop eating so much, to help me stop gaining so much weight. And so that was one of the many times throughout my life I made a decision that, I'm gonna not eat so much, I'm gonna work out. I had many moments over and over again where I was not forgiving myself, where I continued to abuse food until I had that blood pressure scare in 2012. And God faced me with a decision where I made a decision to live, to do this, not to look a certain way, not to impress anybody, not for my job on TV. I did this to live. I wanted to give myself a shot at living a healthier life. And so it is a kind of a surreal moment to be back here at Lake Ella more than 14 years after that binge eating painful moment. And to be here with my family, with my husband who's behind the iPhone, sharing this with you. And I just want to say this. You can cry happy tears and have a happy moment at a place where you once released sorrow and pain. You can decide to live, and you can create a new memory where there was once pain. So whatever it is you're facing, whether it's a weight and food abuse journey like I faced, whether it's an addiction, whether it's just whatever you're struggling with, make the decision to live. You can do it. And again, you will cry happy tears in a place that once brought you pain. And I am a living testimony that you can decide to live. I love y'all.